Hey guys, welcome. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to go over 10 different Valentine's Day mists from Bath and Body Works. So these are all kind of scents that are appropriate for Valentine's Day that I picked out of my collection. So these are like my favorite top 10 Valentine's Day fragrance mist. If you're interested in this kind of content, I would definitely love to also have you go ahead and take a moment and hit that subscribe button. I do all kinds of videos. I do Fragrance Friday videos, What's New Wednesday videos, as well as other videos like this one right here about Valentine's Day fragrance mists. And I would love if you go ahead and drop what fragrance mist that you are planning on wearing on Valentine's Day down in the comments, because I would love to know, whether it be a fragrance mist or it could be a perfume or whatever you want, whatever you're planning on wearing. If you have something planned out, go ahead and drop it in the comments, because I would love to know what you're planning to wear. And yeah, these are some of my favorite type Valentine's Day type recommendations. So we're going to go ahead and just get right into this. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get started. So all of these are from Bath and Body Works, and they actually are in no particular order. So it's not from like least favorite to most or anything like that. It's just in random order. And we're just going to go ahead and get started. So the first one that I'm going to go ahead and pull out is this one right here. This is Strawberry Pound Cake, and they actually have this one featured as part of their Valentine's Day collection right now. They came out with the repackage of Strawberry Pound Cake and also the Sweetheart Cherry. So I figured I'd pull out my Strawberry Pound Cake one, and this one is actually in packaging from last year, but this is definitely a great Valentine's Day type fragrance mist. It's sweet, it's cakey, it's strawberry with, you know, fruity. So it's a really nice fragrance mist for Valentine's Day. It's kind of cute. Like, this isn't a really upscale, like perfumey type fragrance mist for Valentine's Day, but if you want to keep it fun and flirty and gourmand, this is definitely a great choice for Valentine's Day or around that time anyways. None of these have to be worn on Valentine's Day or anything. Of course, I like to like celebrate Valentine's Day for a few days, so I mean, you could wear a few of these around that time period. But the fragrance notes on Strawberry Pound Cake are fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. So it pretty much smells exactly how it says. You can smell that strawberry first off when you spray it, and then there is a cakiness and also like a creaminess from that whipped cream. Definitely a nice gourmand type recommendation for Valentine's Day. You could also pair this up with perfumes easily and other things to kind of level this one up. But yeah, it smells really fruity, really yummy. On my skin, the strawberry kind of dissipates pretty quickly, and I'm kind of left with like a cake and whipped cream type vanilla smell, but that's okay too. You could always put more strawberry, like find a different strawberry fragrance mist or perfume or something to level up that strawberry. So yeah, I wanted to definitely feature this in like my Valentine's Day fragrance mist, since Bath and Body Works is featuring Strawberry Pound Cake as one of their Valentine's Day scents. Okay, so next, okay, we're gonna move on to the next one. So this one right here is Sugared Cherry Crisp. So I actually do not have this Sweetheart Cherry fragrance mist yet. It is on the way. So I picked out this one because I wanted to do this video, but Sugared Cherry Crisp is a really nice cherry scent, but this is also kind of putting Sweetheart Cherry out there too. I have not personally tried Sweetheart Cherry, but Bath & Body Works is featuring Sweetheart Cherry as one of their Valentine's Day scents, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. It's actually being shipped to me right now, so super excited to try that one out and get it in before Valentine's Day. But since I did not have that one in hand, I did want to pull out another cherry scented one. So this one is Sugared Cherry Crisp. So cherries are always a great choice for like a Valentine's Day mist because they are, you know, red, of course, which makes you think of Valentine's Day. And they also are very sweet and juicy and sometimes very sexy too. A cherry scent can definitely be sexy. So this one actually does not have the fragrance notes on the back of it because it is like an older style bottle, but I will put them down below so you guys can see those fragrance notes. But yeah, the sugar cherry crisp pretty much smells exactly how it says. It smells like cherry crisp. So first you get those really sugary cherries. It's kind of like pie filling cherries, if you know what I mean. It's like a thick, syrupy, sweet cherries. A little bit artificial, but not too much. And then you definitely get kind of like a crumble or like a pie crust element in this, which kind of has, I don't want to like say it has a cinnamon note, but it almost has a little tiny, tiny spice in that crumble note or the pie crust note. But yeah, you can definitely get those juicy, juicy cherries first off. That is what I smell the most in this fragrance mist. And then that crust or crumble kind of in the background. But it's super delicious. It's a great scent for Valentine's Day. This is another kind of gourmand type fragrance. But yeah, super edible smelling and just smells really pretty and really good too. It has kind of like a girly quality to it. So definitely recommend Sugar Cherry Crisp and also the Sweetheart Cherry, of course, from Bath and Body Works. All right, so then we are going to move on. So this one right here, I think is definitely perfect for Valentine's Day. This one is Youre The One. So Youre The One is definitely a great one for Valentine's Day, and usually they do have it around this time too. I believe they do have this one out at Bath and Body Works for sale either online or in store right now, but I think it is in different packaging. This is the packaging from last year. So Youre The One is definitely kind of more of like a perfumey fragrance mist. It's not like gourmand at all. So the fragrance notes in Youre The One are white birch, velvety rose, and a drop of strawberry nectar. So even though this does have strawberry in it, it's one of kind of the background notes. You do not get the strawberry up front at all. You really get more of like a perfumey note. You get that white birch and the rose. Yeah, it smells really good. It smells like an upscale type perfume from like a department store. That is totally what this gives me. Totally gives me those like almost like really upscale type perfume vibes, but in a fragrance mist. So really nice. All of these too, if you pair them with the body lotion or the body cream, it will enhance their scent. It will last longer. You will have longer longevity with any scent basically if you use the body cream or body lotion to go with it. So yeah, I love this one. This one is actually pretty strong though. I don't even need the body lotion for this one, but this is such a pretty scent, and this would be perfect for Valentine's Day all around. The scent is nice. Also, you know, the bottle is red. It reminds you of Valentine's Day, or it reminds me of Valentine's Day anyways. And it's just a really nice kind of upscale scent, kind of, you know, for an evening out or even during the day. This one is just a really nice perfumey type scent. I actually love to pair this one with strawberry scents because it brings out that strawberry nectar. And for myself, I am more of like a gourmand girly. I like the fruitiness, the gourmandness, the sweet. And this isn't really a very sweet fragrance mist, like a tiny bit sweet, but not to the extent of like a gourmand at all or anywhere near there. But you can always kind of level it up with other strawberry or berry type scents to make it whatever way you really want to veer this one. So yeah, definitely had to mention Youre The One. That is a classic for Valentine's Day from Bath and Body Works. So definitely had to bring that one up for you guys. Okay, so next, this is also one that actually has rose in it. So this one right here is whipped rose and vanilla. So this is a rose scent that is a little bit more gourmand than say like You're the One. You're the One is definitely a lot more perfumey than something like this, which is more of like a candied type rose and then mixed with that vanilla. So it's a little bit more on the gourmand side if you were looking for that. But whipped rose and vanilla actually came out before as whipped rose latte previously. And the fragrance notes on this one are crushed rose petals, cocoa flower, and whipped foam. So definitely a little bit more gourmand notes in there. But yeah, to me, it smells more like a candied type rose. You definitely get like a vanilla blend in there, but it's not very strong. I would say the strongest note in this is kind of more like a candy type rose scent. And then it is a little bit light and foamy as well. And you do get a little bit of that cocoa powder, but not too much. So the cocoa powder is really kind of in the background, just mixing everything together along with that vanilla. The most prominent note I get with this is like a very sweet rose. And it has like a candy feel to it. And that cocoa powder might possibly be making it get that candied like feel from this. But this is a really, really nice scent. It's a really nice, playful rose scent. So if you do like rose and you like a little bit more of like a gourmandness to your scents, definitely recommend this one if you have it in your collection, or if you have the whipped rose latte one, that should be about the same thing. So yeah, it smells really, really good. I need to actually bring this one out so I can start using it, because this is the perfect time of year to actually use this one too, in my opinion. It's just a really, really nice, sweet, very sweet rose scent. So yeah, that one is whipped rose and vanilla. Definitely recommend this one for a flirty, fun, kind of playful rose scent. Not too heavy on the floral, even though the main component is rose, so you do get floral, but it's kind of like a lightened up floral with the gourmand notes. So it's not like a straight floral. All right, so talking about rose, I'm gonna pick out the other rose one that I have chosen. So this one is Sweet Petal Pound Cake. This one also has a rose note. It has a candied rose note. So to me, it's a little bit similar to the whipped rose and vanilla, but is not the same at all. So you do kind of get a candied rose again, kind of like the other one, but it does have some different tones to it. This one's almost a little bit more lighter and fluffy. And it's fluffy from those cake notes. So Sweet Petal Pound Cake has fragrance notes of candied rose, raspberry swirl, and frosted bundt cake. So super gourmand sounding. A lot of people were actually let down by this one. This one came out last year in their little bake shop collection around spring. But I was a little disappointed at first, but then once I wore it a few times, it's a very pretty, feminine, playful scent. So I think it's a really, really nice scent, even though it's not as gourmand as a lot of people would have hoped for it to be. This is a great scent. It's super feminine, super girly. You can get that candied rose, but you also get that cake fluffiness. So yeah, you definitely get that bundt cake. The raspberry is really in the background. I don't get much raspberry from this. I think it's just adding kind of a candied note to that rose. In my opinion, that's what I get. It's just a very candied, sweet rose with a little bit of fluffiness from that cake, but not overdone. So yeah, it's definitely a nice scent. Definitely a great one for Valentine's Day. I think that this would be such a like feminine, girly, playful scent for Valentine's Day. This would be perfect. And like I said before, if you have the lotion or the body cream and you pair it with these, it's going to make it stronger and more long lasting. By themselves, they're not as strong or long lasting unless you do use like a body cream or the lotion to go with it. And this one actually is not in stores. So, I mean, if you are interested in getting this one, you would probably have to get it off eBay or Mercari or something like that because it was discontinued after last year. It doesn't look like it's going to be coming back. Okay, so next, this is more of like an evening scent, and the name really says it all. So this one is Into the Night. So this is for you guys who like more of a deeper type of perfume scent that's more of like a night scent. So this one to me is a little bit heavy on that patchouli. So this one I don't get much use out of because I just haven't really played around with this one that much either. I think if I made some combos and actually use this one with some other products, I would enjoy it a lot more. But a lot of people love this one just by itself. It's a great evening scent. So yeah, Into the Night has fragrance notes of raspberry noir, amber crystals, velvety rose petals, creamy patchouli, mocha musk. So it has rose in it again, but I don't really get too much of that rose. Honestly, the patchouli kind of takes over in this for me. I'm not a huge patchouli person. Patchouli is a little bit too deep for my liking, but a lot of people, you know, like to change their scent from day to evening, and this is such a great evening scent. So I thought this would be perfect for Valentine's Day. If you like those kind of evening type scents, date night scents, this would be the perfect choice. And you can always pair this one up to make it a little bit more playful or fruity or something like that if you combined it with another fragrance mist or a perfume. So yeah, this one is definitely more of a darker fragrance for evening on Valentine's Day or a date night like that. But it's really nice. It's a very, very nice perfumey style scent. But yeah, it's a very deep scent. Okay, so that one was Into the Night. And then we're going to go on to the next one. We only have, let's see, 4 more left. So this next one right here is another cherry scent. So this one's a little bit darker of a cherry scent. So this one is Black Cherry Merlot. So I had to pull out this one because to me this kind of reminds me of Valentine's Day. This actually came out this fall, but I've used it through fall and winter, and I think it could be definitely used through spring as well. It might not be the best summer scent, but for Valentine's Day, I think this one is perfect. It's a deep cherry, so this would be a better like nighttime cherry scent, say, than like what I suggested, the sugared cherry crisp. Like that would be great for like a daytime date for Valentine's, and like the Black Cherry Merlot would be a better cherry scent for like an evening date. So yeah, it's definitely a very deep dark cherry. So if you think of like a black cherry flavoring, that is pretty much what this is. You get those really deep, dark, juicy cherries in this. I really don't get a whole lot of Merlot. But the fragrance notes on this one are dark cherry, black raspberry, and Merlot. So I got this one last year, but I believe it was a repackage, so it was out before in different packaging. But yeah, this is a great cherry scent. If you're into more of a nighttime, deeper cherry scent, this is more of a sexy, seductive cherry scent than, say, you know, the sugared cherry crisp, which is a lot more playful. And I don't know about the Sweetheart Cherry. You guys tell me in the comments what you think of that one. I heard before the longevity isn't the best, but it smells really delicious. So yeah, let me know what you think of Sweetheart Cherry down below in the comments if you have that one or if you have tried it out. But yeah, this one is definitely a great nighttime cherry scent. Smells so delicious, so juicy, so dark. Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, so next up, I have this one right here. So this one is a little bit different. So this one is Blush Cardigan. It came out actually last winter with Wrapped in Vanilla, which is one of my faves. But Blush Cardigan is a great one for Valentine's Day because it's just a nice kind of warm raspberry type scent. It has like a little bit of floral, I think, in it. Let's see. So the fragrance notes on this one are sweet raspberries, sugar dipped violet, and warm amber. So I actually haven't worn this one in quite a while, but it is so good. So it's very raspberry forward, but it's like a smooth, creamy raspberry. So definitely a smooth, creamy raspberry. I'm not getting much of the sugar dip violet. I'm getting sugary, but not much floral. But to me, in my opinion, this is just a very good sugary, kind of creamy raspberry amber scent. That is what this gives me. And that would be great for day or nighttime for Valentine's Day. And the bottle is pink, so pretty. It reminds me of Valentine's Day. And it smells just so delicious. It's like juicy, creamy raspberries, just all blended together with this like softness. Yeah, it's so good. So yeah, that one's Blush Cardigan. So this one is not available in store online. You would probably have to get it eBay, Mercari. But if you have this one in your collection, now is definitely a great time to be pulling this one out and using it around Valentine's Day and possibly for Valentine's Day. Okay, guys, we have 2 left. So I'm going to do this mini one first. So I pulled out this mini, and this is Forever Red. Okay, so this is not my most favorite scent, but a lot of people do love this one. I've heard that a lot of people think this one smells kind of like a sexy Swedish fish, which I get that. Okay, so I kind of get that, but it changes on my skin in a way that it makes it kind of too citrusy on myself, which is kind of odd because I think the fragrance notes have like vanilla and rum and pomegranate, but I'm going to go ahead and put the fragrance notes down on the bottom of the screen so you guys can see them too, because as you guys know, these little minis do not have fragrance notes on the back like the bigger bottles. So yeah, I will list them down below, but this is definitely a great scent for Valentine's Day. It's kind of like a sexy, fruity scent. Yeah, it's got some depth to it from that vanilla rum, but it is very like fruity from that pomegranate as well. So it's kind of a blended together, and it kind of does smell like a sexy Swedish fish in a way, because it almost has like a candiness from that pomegranate, and then it just blends really easily into that vanilla rum note. But yeah, that one is Forever Red. I think they might possibly have this one in stock right now, so you might want to go check. I'm not positive, but I believe they did have Forever Red this year as well. I actually have this one from last year, but I think it did come back this year, so definitely keep your eye out if you are into Forever Red or you want to try that one out, because it is a really nice kind of Valentine's Day scent. Is kind of sexy and just fruity all at the same time. All right, so we only have one more left, guys. So this is the last recommendation that I have for Valentine's Day for Fragrance Mist from Bath and Body Works. Let me know if you guys might want to see like a Victoria's Secret one, maybe. I just want to focus on the Bath and Body Works stuff this time. But this last one right here actually came out last year. It was during the spring, and this one is Gingham Gorgeous. And I thought I had to include this one for Valentine's Day just because it just feels Valentine's-y to me. So this one does have a floral and a fruity aspect to it. So the fragrance notes on Gingham Gorgeous are pink strawberries, peach nectar, and peony blooms. So it's like a fruity floral. This came out last year, like I said, in spring. It came out in the Gingham collection. They came out with like Gingham Fresh, Gingham Vibrant, and Gingham Gorgeous. And a lot of people actually really liked the Gingham Gorgeous one. So it stuck around for a little bit, and I think they finally sold it out not too long ago, so I don't think it's available anymore. But yeah, this is a really nice one with the pink strawberries, peach nectar, and peony blooms. It just smells really floral at first. Like at first, when I first got this, I was hoping that I would smell more strawberry and peach, but it is definitely more peony. So it is peony forward. So you get the peonies right off, and then the strawberry and the peach kind of sit in the background and kind of just sweeten up those peonies. But if you're into florals, this is a great one for Valentine's Day this year. Yeah, it's kind of like a fruity type floral scent. I mean, you do get fruitiness from it, but the floral is definitely the like note that you're getting the most of. So yeah, if you like kind of sweet type florals, this is definitely a great one. This is sweet and florally, but there is no creaminess to this, in my opinion. It's just more of like a fresh fruity floral. So this is a great one for spring as well. So if you do have this one, you might want to pull it out because this is a great time of year to start using this one as well. It does have a good longevity. It smells really good. So definitely looks kind of Valentine's-y too, with that light pink and the pretty flowers and strawberries on the label here. So yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. That's all I have for my 10 fragrance mists from Bath & Body Works that I am recommending for Valentine's Day. But if you have any more recommendations, go ahead and comment below. Also, again, let me know what you're planning to wear on Valentine's Day or night or both. So go ahead and comment that below. I would definitely love to know. Again, if you do enjoy this kind of content, I would love for you to take a moment and hit that subscribe button because I do lots of videos like this. And if you did enjoy this video, I would love if you go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video.